Hi everyone, this is our look at cycloalkenes and cycloalkynes. First, cycloalkenes. This is a ring structure, still making a loop, a cyclical structure, a ring, only somewhere there's a carbon-to-carbon double bond. We're only going to encounter structures that have one double bond somewhere. So imagine a triangle with one double bond in it, a square, a pentagon, a hexagon with one double bond in it, or an octagon. They have the same general formula as alkynes, CnH2n minus 2. Related but subtly different are cycloalkynes. This is a ring structure where there is a triple bond. The triple bond, so it's kind of like an alkyne, but it makes a loop. It's a cycloalkyne. Here the general formula is CnH2n minus 4. That's a little formula that's actually not really going to come up ever again. It's unique. It does not have anything in common with any other class of compound that we're going to encounter. CnH2n minus 4. Like alkenes and alkynes, we can basically follow the same set of rules for naming these cycloalkenes and cycloalkynes. It starts off very similar. If we see a double bond, the name is going to end with -ene. A triple bond, it will end with YNE, -ine. Then we'll use a prefix for the number of carbons in the ring. Prop, but, prop, but, pent, hex, hept, oct. Non, dec. We're not going to get non or dec. Just 3 through 8, basically. Then we're going to add cyclo. So we're going to have things like cyclopropene or cyclopropyne, cyclobutene, cyclobutyne. Notice that here, there's not a digit in between the prefix and the -ene. When we're doing regular alkenes, there would be a number. There's a numbering step in here before we get to the prefix. We get like but-to-ene or oct-for-ine, something like that. Here we're not going to have that digit. It's just cyclo, then the prefix, and then the correct suffix, -ene or -ine. For branches, we're following our traditional procedure for naming alkyl groups. Branches, they're methyl, ethyl, maybe even once in a while we'll see propyl. If there's 2 of the same, we say di. If there's 3 of the same, say tri. We're going to name different branches alphabetically. Ethyl always comes before methyl. It's starting to sound very familiar. In contrast with cycloalkanes, the branches in cycloalkenes and cycloalkynes are always, all branches are going to be assigned a digit, a number to show their location around the loop. We're going to start numbering. Here, this is a little bit different. We're going to start numbering so that the double or the triple bond is in between carbon number 1 and 2. That's a different procedure than we used for cycloalkanes. For cycloalkanes, we started numbering at branch. Here, we're going to start numbering at the double bond or the triple bond, so that the double or triple is in between carbon number 1 and carbon number 2. We still have the option to go clockwise or counterclockwise, but that double or triple bond it has got to be in between carbon number 1 and 2. And then to locate the branches, we're going to count so that the numbers are as small as possible. So, to summarize, cycloalkenes, a ring structure with a double bond. Cycloalkynes, a ring structure with a triple bond. They each have their own general formula, which is going to become significant as we proceed through the unit. We're following the same steps for both of these classes of compounds, the only difference being the suffix at the end, -ene or -ine. The naming process for the branches is as usual, but to come up with the numbers down here, there's something really particular. All branches are going to get a digit. That's different from cycloalkanes. We're going to start numbering so the double or triple bond is in between carbon number 1 or 2. We're going to see some examples in the next video, and I hope that helps.